Hey guys, I'm a gamer back here from the video, guys. Today we're going to talk about is physical chems in MUT 20, which one is best to go for, and everything like that. Now, before we get into that, guys, in this video, we're going to go ahead and open up some flashback player packs so we can see what we can pull. We have 5,666 training, the 3 666s. Great odds right now to pull a fantastic card, right? Because we got just the beautifulness of that. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and open it up, guys, and let's see what we can start off this video with. Now, let's go ahead and see. Come on, EA. The 3 6s. Give me Andrew Luck. Okay. Jason McCourty. Stat-wise, let's go ahead and see what this card's looking like. I have not really looked at the flashbacks too much. I know obviously Andrew Luck's the best one to pull, and the card we do want to pull, but let me go ahead and see what the flashbacks are looking like for Jason McCourty. And okay, weird EA, oh not EA, my head's being a little weird right now. Alright, Jason McCourty goes for 109,000 coins. He's actually, right now, it looks like Luck's price has come down a lot. He's actually the best card you can pull right now is Jason McCourty. He's 109,000 coins. Other than Jason McCourty, the best card to pull is Terrell Suggs at 97k. Wow, Andrew Luck's prices came down like 40,000 coins. Okay, so this was actually a really good pull in pulling Jason McCourty here. Let me take a look at what the heavyweights are looking like and see if it's actually a better idea to pull that pack, because Lane Johnson is still 120,000 coins. Outside of Lane Johnson, though, we have Joey Bozo. We have a couple of 95s. I might pull a heavyweight pack because it looks like, other than, again, pulling this guy right here, Jason McCourty, the other guys are Terrell Suggs, Andrew Luck, and Brandon Brooks. All three of them being around 90 to 95,000 coins. And, of course, heavyweight-wise, we have the Big Daddy one. Same similar aspect. Let's pull a heavyweight pack, actually, then. Because Andrew Luck doesn't go for the same amount he used to, let's see what we can get out of a heavyweight pack. Come on, EA. Something good. Joey Boza. Okay, that's actually a really good pull. He's tied for the second most coinage, being 95,000 coins. So actually not a bad pack right there. So actually we pulled the best flashback, the technical speaking second best heavyweight player. The only way we could beat this is if we pulled Jason McCourty again. And the odds of that happening are definitely not in our favor. So we might just pull... you know what? Fluff it. Let's go for another one. Lane Johnson. Come on, guys. Give us Lane Johnson, EA. Give us Lane Johnson. Please, EA. Oh, okay. Kenny Clark. Okay, Kenny Clark's 95,000. Okay, so we actually had a pretty good pack opening here. We pulled pretty much the tied for the second most coinage between Joey Boza, Kenny Clark, and Joe Saley. The second most at 95,000 coins. We pulled the best flashback player and tied for the best for heavyweight player. So actually not bad at all. Definitely very, very nice. Did not expect to have that good of luck. I know when we pulled the veteran pack, we actually pulled the best veteran pack of player you could pull. So that was actually very exciting. Nonetheless, guys, let's go ahead and now talk about physical chem. So if we go ahead and look at some of the cards, and I don't have any like crazy good cards right now. I think, yeah, obviously, let's go ahead and see Mr. Toy Holt. Abilities. Let's go ahead and go down to chemistries. We have Shaker, Sprinter, Leaper, Baller, and Acrobat. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull up a little sheet for you guys. You can see right here we do have Sprinter is +2 speed, +2 acceleration. Shaker, of course, is +1 to speed, +2 to acceleration, +1 to agility. Leaper, +1 to speed, +2 to jumping, +1 to acceleration. Acrobat is +1 to speed, +2 to agility, +1 to jumping, and of course +2 to speed, +2 to strength for Baller. Now, which one, in my opinion, is the best? Now, you also see it does say -2 strength, -2 agility, -2 strength, -2 jumping, -1 to agility, -1 to strength, -1 acceleration, and -1 agility, -1 acceleration. You can see right here, it does say that on here too. If you go ahead and see tier 4 is -1 to acceleration, and if we go up real fast, let me go ahead and go Actually, why can't I scroll down? This is actually kind of weird. It would not, actually, now, oh, wait, hang on. There we go, okay. So you can see right here, -1. So there's minus stats to going ahead and getting these. Now, which one should you get? They all cost you 800 training to go ahead and assemble. My opinion is, and this is just my opinion, a lot of people I've seen online have been saying, go ahead and go with Baller. That's one that a lot of people are going ahead and going with. And it's not a bad one in my opinion. It's definitely a very nice one to go with. +2 to speed is definitely what a lot of people are going for. Obviously, Sprinter has +2 to speed too, but it also has +2 to strength, while Sprinter takes away your strength at -2. Agility, of course, both of them. Sprinter actually takes away your agility more than, of course, Baller does, and of course acceleration also +2 -1 for Baller. Now that's my opinion. Honestly, I know, again, I'm not trying to copy the norm, because yes, a lot of people are going ahead and saying that's the best chemistry to go with. I just personally, that's the one I would go with personally, but I know a lot of people are still going to go with Sprinter. Last year, everyone went with Sprinter. Everyone loved Sprinter last year. And obviously this year, there's actually negative effects for going certain chemistries. Obviously with the minuses, you can see with the strength, agility, stuff like that. But personally speaking, that's what I'm probably going to go with for most of my players when I do go ahead and add chemistries, which personally I do not add right now. Main reason why is because we're so early on in Madden 20's life cycle that you're going to be changing your team so freaking much. And I'm not saying like, oh, well, what are you trying to say? Don't add chemistries till like Christmas? No. I'm saying don't add chemistries until probably later this month when we get the MUT Heroes promo and we actually get some more cards in the game. Because right now, you know, we have 3 diamonds, and obviously those are very nice cards. But the fact of the matter is, we are changing our team so freaking much, especially this early on in the game. You know, you start off with an all-gold team. You add a couple elites. Cards start drop up and down in prices. You add a little bit more base elites and mid-range elites. Not too crazy. As the end of this month comes and MUT Heroes come out, you know, we're going to see 87s drop in price, 88s drop in price. That might be a couple pieces you actually go ahead and pick up to your squadron. That's why, personally speaking, I'm not rocking with chems right now, but I will be later in the year, especially, again, I'll say early September. Early September is when I'll start buying chemistries, because that's when I'm going to actually start using them, adding them to the squad, and really, you know, seeing the boost. Right now, we just don't have, unless you have crazy money spent in this game, and you had what I had in the video today and yesterday, where you have the 89 overall squad, you have the 88, 87 overall squad, where you have these players that, you know, are so good right now and probably going to be good for the next couple months, then yeah, go ahead and invest in, you know, adding chemistries to these players. But my opinion is, like, for example, the 80 overalls, the really low overall cards, I would not go ahead and add chemistries to, personally. Now, again, you could if you want to. Obviously, this is just my opinion. But, for example, if I'm going to go ahead and show you real fast, I'm not going to add a chemistry to a 80 overall power-up card in Travis Kelce. Now, will I go ahead and use his power-up all the way and get him maxed out? I might not, but I just wouldn't go ahead and invest in that right now, especially if I don't know what I'm going to do in the future within, like, you know, next couple months, a month. So that's something that I'm really just looking at right now. But obviously, speaking about just the premise of this video about the Baller, that's the physical chemistry I recommend going with. Now, if you are going ahead and spending the coinage to put these, you know, abilities or these chemistries on these players, definitely something you can go ahead and do. But me personally, I'm not going to go ahead and do that right now. But if I did choose, it would be that. But tell me down below, guys. I love to hear your feedback down below. I love reading you guys' comments and hearing what you guys have to say about your opinion on these matters, on what you would go with. Again, every single one has their, you know, pluses. They have their minuses, and you can kind of, you know, judge your bias based on that. Again, I know a lot of people going with Baller. It's a fan favorite. Personally speaking, I like it the most, just looking at what it does increase and what it does, you know, negatively impacts you with. But other than that, though, there are all some obviously positive and negatives to every single one. I mean, you have, you know, some minus agility, some minus strength, some minus the jumping. It all depends. Now, obviously, the one that people are really focusing on is the +2 speed, though. The speed, adding any kind of speed boost to your whole entire team or every single player active with this chemistry, always something everyone wants to go for. But, of course, we are early on in the game anyway, so maxing out chemistries like this is just not really plausible. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe button. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.